So how do we enjoy the food we love without that guilty pleasure?
All right, we're bringing in that expert right there. He's a fitness guru and trainer to the stars. Rahman Grayson, also known as Mr. Shut Up and Train. Good morning to you, sir.
Hey, how you doing, Bill? How you doing, Karen?
Good. Now, last time we talked to you, he had me on the ground doing push-ups and burpees and the whole nine. Today, give us some tips. Can you have this kind of stuff? Are there healthy alternatives?
You know what? Everybody should indulge every now and then. Again, I believe in the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, eat clean. The other 20, indulge, eat whatever you want. So, yeah, you can have your hot dogs and your pretzels, but I just have a few tips to, to almost make them a little healthier so you're not overindulging.
All right, well, let's get right into those tips right there because I love these crab fries. Now, I happened to eat a whole thing of chicken wings and pizza the other day, and I'm still the 5 pounds up for that with your 80-20 rule. What should I be doing instead?
Now, the crab fries, I heard that's a Philly favorite.
Yep.
I would opt for a sweet potato fry because maybe you're just craving the salt and the crunchy. So go with the sweet potato fry over the crab fry and all the cheese and the Old Bay seasoning.
Now, interestingly enough, once you start to do that, I actually like the sweet potato fries now. So you kind of develop that taste. Cheese steaks. I mean, cheesesteaks is another one. What can you do with a cheesesteak?
You know what? Cheesesteak is actually one of my favorites. But you can always get a healthier option on the cheese, or you can go with an open-faced cheesesteak sandwich using half the bread. That cuts back on the carbs, and you still get the taste.
How about a hot dog? I like a good old hot dog. What are you going to do with that one?
Hot dog, again, I'm going to leave the bun alone. I'm just going to have the hot dog. I'm going to add some fresh tomatoes on the top instead of the ketchup, and I can still have my relish and mustard. But, your ketchup is so full of sugar, and then that bread, the bun is all the carbohydrates.
Now, one of the things I often hear, I have a trainer, because you're not in Philly to actually work me out, but my trainer says all the healthy alternatives in the world, you can't out-train a bad diet. So is it really what you were saying, that moderation?
It's all about moderation, but he's right. You cannot out-train a bad diet. All the hardest training in the world, if you're eating bad, it's not going to happen as far as your results, which is why, again, you want to make some healthy modifications.
So you've already, with our hot dog, you told us to get rid of the bun. Our cheesesteak, you said get rid of the bun. What are you going to do with our Philly favorite, of course, the soft pretzel? I mean, we can't just get rid of that. What are we going to do?
The pretzel, well, we got to eat the bread there. So what I want to do is cut back on the sodium. I either say do a pretzel with no salt, or if you got to have the salt, take your hand and brush off the majority of the salt where you're still getting some of that sodium, but you're not taking it all in. Because, sodium just retains water. Water bloats you out. At the end of the day, you just want to try to moderate a little bit. And if you do no salt, just dip in a little mustard.
Now, the last thing we have here on our table, a water ice on the surface. It doesn't seem like that should be that bad, right? But some people say that it is. Can we do water ice, or is there something better?
You know what? Water ice, I think it's delicious. Again, everything in moderation. As opposed to this extra large water ice, go with the smaller portion. And I heard up in Philly you like to do the water ice with some yogurt or some custard. What's that all about?
Oh, heck yeah, we get Ritas. That's yes, because you like to have the delicious sweetness of, and the custard together, of course. A gelati, we like to call that here. So it's pretty good.
I say skip the gelati, stick to the small water ice, traditional flavors, your strawberries, your lemons, and you should be good to go.
All right, Karen, you go ahead. I'm going to go do some jumping jacks or something.
Please, knock those burpees out for me, Bill.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, he goes and exercises. I'm just going to eat the crab fries. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure.
All right, let us know what your guilty pleasure is as well. Use our hashtag Fox29Weekend, and if you're going to do any of these ideas.
I earned this.